Hi, I'm Anthony from the American Golf store in Monument in London. Today we're just going to have a look at the new TaylorMade equipment. New driver, the big one out is the R15. Following the R range, they've kind of skipped from went the R11, had the SLDR, and now is the R15. They've very similar look to the SLDR. You've got what they call the sliding weight track, which sits just behind it. They've brought that a little bit forward now in the R15. The big change now is also 2 weights as opposed to 1 in the SLDR. Also slightly heavier. You had 1 20-gram weight in the SLDR, and you now got 2 12.5-gram weights. So that's brought the centre of gravity a little bit more forward, and that little weight track also now, with bringing that forward, has lowered the spin in the club, and that also is your speed pocket, which makes the face flex a little bit more, giving you that less spin and faster ball speeds, greater distance. With the 2 weights, you can now, TaylorMade are saying that's now their most adjustable driver that they've brought out. So you can now adjust the weights as I've got them there. That's, they say, the most forgiving, most stable position with a weight in the toe of the club, weight in the heel of the club. If you struggle with hitting a little bit of a fade, you can pull both the weights towards the heel of the club. Vice versa, if you're hitting a little bit of a hook, you can move the weights, move them both towards the toe of the club, and then maximum distance in the middle, sort of a neutral position, is where they say you get the most distance out of it. Once again, you get the adjustable shaft. You've got 2 degrees either way of loft in there. You can change loft, line angles. In that comes with, they've done a speeder 5.7 shaft in that now. That's their driver. They are bringing that out. That's the 460 version, which is obviously 460 cc's. You have a 430 version as well, slightly smaller. The 460 is a little bit more forgiving. And the 460, that's going to be available in a white and a black head. 430 is only going to be a white. Then you've got the 3-wood, which I don't have here, but it's well, they've changed from the slider 3-woods. You've actually now got that weight track in it as well. Not with the 2 weights, you've just got a single weight, so it works very similar to how the slider weight worked positioning wise. And that would also speed pocket in that. Less spin on the ball, greater distance, so it's a lot more customizable, adjustable as opposed to the slider. Then you've got the range of hybrids, which much smaller head size and a smaller look at address in these hybrids. Got the adjustable shaft there. That's 3 degrees difference in loft in that one, as opposed to 4 in the driver. Also a smaller speed pocket in the head of that club there. Then the other driver or range that they brought is back to the AeroBurner. So we had the AeroBurner, they went to the jet speed. They've gone back to the burner now, and this one's now called the AeroBurner. So keyword being aero. Their burner range is always about aerodynamics, speed, faster swing speed. You'll hit the ball further. So in that one, you can see the aero on the bottom there. What they've done, the crown of the club, they've got a raised centre of the crown there. That helps with the drag and the airflow over the top of the club. Better aerodynamics. The back of it, they've got what they call the aero hosel. That as well reduces drag behind the hosel of the club. All about faster swing speeds again. Lightweight shaft in that as well. We've got matrix shafts in the driver there. Then they've got their largest speed pocket that they've brought out so far. Again, that's helping with the reducing spin on the ball, because it's also, the face flexes a little bit more, not just in the crown but the toe or the bottom of the club as well. So that's the driver, and it's very similar as you go through the range. You've got 3 woods and 5 woods. I think they're doing a little 7 wood as well, about 23 degree 7 wood. very similar in that you've got, again, similar crown, also the speed pocket in the bottom, aero hosel just behind the hosel there, and very much the same in the hybrid as well, with the speed pocket aero hosel. All about being able to swing it faster, lighter shafts. The driver, in fact, is only about 300 grams, so a very, very light club. The idea that you can swing it that much faster, and faster swing speed, greater ball speed, greater distance. The shafts in those clubs aren't over adjustable. That's because TaylorMade have brought out that very large speed pocket. It actually takes up the space where you would have the adjustable shaft. So TaylorMade is saying if you like tinkering with the clubs, moving things around, the R15 is the one to go for. If you like just stepping up and hitting the ball, getting distance out of the driver, yeah, the AeroBurners are the one to go for. Tried them, very, very, very long clubs, great feel, great look at them. I'd probably go with the R15. I prefer doing all the tinkering and things like that, but we'll see how it goes with those. If you want to drop us a comment, give us a like on Facebook, YouTube, let us know what you think of the clubs, any comments that you've got about them, anything else you want to see from us in the future.